Welcome, tubers. Hey, I want to say hi to all my new subscribers. And since I'm here at the house and alone, I'm going to take off my mask. Good thing we're still fighting pandemic. Okay. One of my new subscribers commented about my truck having the clap. And they wanted to see the fluid actually before I started doing all the changes. And my original plan was to Dusty, give me a break. Really? That's not nice. My original plan, I was thinking I was going to take off the pan, wipe it down, change the filter, and do another half, because you can't get all of it out. All you're doing is draining your pan. So I've decided that tomorrow morning it's going to the Toyota dealer and they're going to flush the transmission. Different Toyota dealer. But let's see what this fluid looks like. All right. Let me get here where I can talk about it. Well, it appears to be, it's a reddish brown color. No heavy chunks in it, but there's still a fine grit. I'm not happy. It should be clean. So I'm going to spend a few bucks. And the truth is, between me doing it myself and having them do it, the flush, the extra $100, it's not worth fooling with in this case, because I'll never be able to get it completely empty. I'll just be diluting it down, diluting it down, diluting it down, and this way the torque converter will get flushed out. If I don't like what I'm seeing after a little bit, then I can always pull the pan myself and take it from there. But this is just going to be a strictly change of fluid, pump in the new, pump out the old. I don't know how they do it, but it's the dealership's problem. It's the next day, and well, 2 days, whatever it is. I'm back from the car dealer. I went to Fred Anderson Toyota. They're in Raleigh. All right, nothing special. I'm not going to give them any big credit or big complaints. The job was done. But let's see what the fluid looks like, because that's the question. Now, I've driven back from Chapel Hill, Raleigh, so ooh, this stuff is a nice red. Very, very little, no. Yeah. Maybe one tiny little grain I can feel in here. Somewhere in this puddle, there's one little grain right here that I've still got. But basically, it's nice and red and clean and shiny. I also noticed that the transmission itself shifted a lot smoother. So that's a nice plus. Well, all right. I didn't crawl under the car. What did I say? I told you I think it was $166 to get it flushed out, which all in all is not too bad. Not too bad. And I couldn't have done it even if I had drained the pan, wiped it all out, put it back on, did a couple of refills. I'd have still screwed around and spent $100. This way it's done. Could probably stand to do a little wiping down in the motor. All right, we're done. almost forgot. If you look behind me, yeah, and that was the Tundra, the 03 Tundra. It's still running good, 211,000. Right now, rear main oil seal is fixed. It took different Toyota dealer 3 tries. I'm not even going to mention them. And first try, they got it right on the brake booster, and all the brake system is good now. Man, I still got these little tiny ants that keep showing up on my truck. But there's no leaks underneath. Carrier bearing, or whatever that bearing is in the middle there. There it is. Looking really nice. Working fine. Drive shaft hasn't fallen off. I didn't even use a torque wrench. But what I was going to get to is my trailer here is out. And the reason that it's out is I saw this tire with a flat on it. I'm thinking, man, that's some nice rubber. A little crusty as far as it's getting old, but nice. Then I don't know if you can hear it, but it's definitely leaking air at the valve stem. So I'm going to pull that tire off. I got jack stands front and back on that side. I'll get that one out in time and deal with it. I also washed this thing off. It's in nice shape now. Nice shape. And we'll get the Tundra squared away. Because really, that's the last major mechanical. The next thing I really want to do, though, is I want to cut off the door hinge pins on this driver's door. And I've got oversized pins because the door has gotten wonky. That's a technical term. But as you can see, man, this truck's tight. There's, you know, it's got its bings and bangs and stains, and I really like it. I wish it was less repairs sometimes, but it seems to be running fine. Ants, 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 ants. Maybe I've spilled one too many sodas on the truck. I need to park it out in the friggin' sun. Because somewhere in this truck, in a fender or something somewhere, they got a colony going, I bet. Dusty. Dusty, really? Is this what it takes? Hey! Can you sit? Can you sit? Dusty, sit! Well, she shut up, but we will not get a sit. Nope.